Roderick Macaulay from Skils'kin here again, and I'm here to show you the 10 essentials of job searching. So what do you do when you're looking for a job? There's a whole bunch of different things that are required, but it really boils down to just 10 things that you need to do. So first off, what kind of job are you looking for? It's really important that you have that defined out and you have a clear definition of what you're looking for. For instance, I love video games. I tend to be very animated and have a very friendly personality, so a lot of people tell me. And I love having those skills, so a job that I would like would have those as components of the job. So I'd look for something with the friendly, engaging personality, that kind of stuff. So moving on, I know what I'm good at, I know what I'm wanting in my job, I have a clear definition of what I'm looking for. I might look into the community for jobs that might be interesting to me. For instance, I really love shopping at GameStop. It's one of my favorite places to be. Now, I could look into GameStop and they might have a position open for me. And if it's something that is customer focused, that I get to show and play with video games, well, that's checking a lot of the boxes that I was being clear about before. So it's important to do your research and understand what the role is that the company is looking for, and honestly, just to know the company culture in general. So you've looked into the company culture and you have a general understanding of what the company is looking for in their job description. Well, what comes next? Well, step number 4 would be to make sure that your documents are in order. You have skills, you have gifts, you have abilities. So let's organize that into a resume, put that into a cover letter, and make sure that all the people that have nice words to say about you are writing reference letters for you. And get all of those documents together so you can be ready for step number 5, which is dressing successfully and getting prepared for that interview. You want to look professional, you want to look nice. So make sure that if you're applying for a job that you're dressing for success. But dressing and documents, what about the actual interview? Well, I'm glad you asked, because step number 6 would be practice the interview. You have the job description, you know what the company is looking for, you've got your resume with all your skills, gifts, and abilities. Find somebody, find a friend, find a family member, heck, anybody. Just practice the interview, go through what the company might be asking you, and highlight what you are good at doing with your skills, gifts, and abilities from your resume. So you've practiced your interview with your friends, your family, whomever you might have found. Now, what else would you need to do to be ready for this interview? Well, it's important to be professional. You've got your threads, you've got your notes with your resume, your documents, all of that in order. You've practiced all of your responses with the interview. It's important to frame all of that with tip number 7 in being professional. But we've talked enough about before the interview. What about the actual interview? What goes on during then? Well, tip number 8 would be this: have good communication skills. When an interviewer asks you a question, listen, process what they're asking you, and then take the time to use your gifts and skills and tell a story of how that situation, problem might be resolved with your experiences, and be thoughtful in your responses. But you've done the interview now. What comes next? Well, it's my favorite part, and that is tip number 9, which is to be thankful. Be grateful to the interviewer. Write a thank you note. Write a thank you email, whichever is more comfortable to you, but show your gratitude and appreciation to the interview for taking the time to get to know you and consider you for the position. So you've written your thank you letter. You've been grateful and expressed your gratitude to the interviewer. Well, that leads into tip number 10, which is you might find new opportunities by offering your gratitude, by being thankful, by networking with the interviewer themselves. You might find that they have a company that supplies them that is hiring. That might be a position for you. So always be looking for those opportunities for success and growth within your career. Opportunities are all around us, and when we use the 10 essentials of a job search, we have an opportunity to grow. And whether it's for a year or a career, grow with Skils'kin. Thank you.